Hi students, welcome back once again. Today I'm going to teach you the 10 questions of TCS NQT which are very important, and also I'm going to show you the important topics which are necessary for the students to prepare for. Yes guys, my name is Pawan Jaiswal. I'm the trainer and director at BRAINWIZ. Chaliye guys, let's try to show you the things. In this video I'm going to teach you 10 questions which are very important, which belongs to TCS NQT. Now let's try to talk about the important topics of TCS NQT here. The students who are preparing must not forget to go across time, speed and distance, in which he's going to ask you the questions based on races and usual speeds. Yes guys, and they also ask you some of the questions based on relative speed. The next concept is what time and work. Here he didn't ask you pipes and cistern, but normally he's asking you efficiency kind of questions. The next one, simple interest component, is a general topic which you have to prepare for, and also the syllogisms. 2 questions will be given to you. And the next one is data sufficiency. Very important guys. This data sufficiency is not only important for TCS, it's also important for infosys if you are preparing for. Okay, now let's sort of talk about the profit and loss. Why does he give profit and loss? Because it has a connection of percentages which has an application in profit and loss. And data interpretation, normally one question gonna be given to you guys. And the next one is dissect, the non-verbal kind of questions, the paper folding kind of questions. And when we come across statistics, okay, they will ask you the elementary questions, the very basic questions like mean, median, mode, standard deviation. Don't worry, in my next video I'm going to show you the questions which are related to statistics. Okay, and the last one is geometry and also a couple of mensuration kind of questions. It's a very important, all these topic guys. All the best to you in preparation. Let's try to go across and just try to do the first question. So before that, I just request you all people to just subscribe this channel so that you'll get the updates on the regular questions. Thank you very much guys. Let's try to start the first question right now. Here, a man has to travel. Let's try to see this question. This question is from time, speed and distance. In this question, he told you a man has to travel 50 kilometers in 2 hours, but he could cover only 20 kilometers in 1 hour. And then he had to stop 10 minutes for refueling. Refueling in the sense he's just, like putting the fuel in the vehicle. And by what factor? Is it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times? By what factor he should increase the speed with the reference to the first speed in the first hour, so that he can complete the total journey in the scheduled time. So guys, this is not that difficult. It's very easy question. Now let's sort of see here. This is a distance of 50 kilometers, which is supposed to travel in not 1 hour guys. He's supposed to travel in 2 hours. But what he told, when he's supposed to travel in 2 hours, what he told over here, he told that he could manage to cover 20 kilometers in the first hour. Means the vehicle which is there, it's traveling 20 kilometers in the first hour. You can check it out guys. So if I just try to tell you that 20 kilometer he has already covered, so do you think that he have to cover more 50 kilometers? No guys, he has to cover more 30 kilometers. That's what the question is, that by what speed he should travel. Definitely our answer will be 1 hour. So as he told the total time is 2 hours, we think it's 1 hour. But what happened? He has spent 10 minutes in refueling. Refueling in the sense, you all know that. Okay, so 10 minutes he have used for fueling the vehicle. Now how many minutes are still left? 50 minutes are still left guys. So what is the question? The question is, the rest of the 30 kilometer, he is not supposed to travel in 1 hour. He has to travel 50 minutes. How 50 minutes? Because overall 60 minutes are left. 10 minutes he have taken in fueling, in refueling the vehicle. This 30 kilometers which is left must be traveled in 50 hours. So let's try to calculate speed. The speed is nothing but the distance by time. We all know that speed is equal to distance by time. Distance is 30 kilometers, which has to be covered in 50 minutes. Why minutes? Because only 50 minutes are left. So as you know that this is kilometer and this is in minutes, we have to divide it by 60 to make it into hours. So guys, let's try to do the calculation here. 0, 0 get cancelled. And 5 ones are 5, 12 are 12 goes to the numerator. 12 into 3, that makes 36. So speed is 36 kilometers per hour. So we have understood that this car have to go for what speed, guys? It has to cover 36 km per hour in order to cover the rest of the distance. So what did he ask you in a question? He asked you that by what factor he should increase the speed with respect to the first speed. The first speed is 20 km per hour. This 20 km per hour must be reaching to 36 km per hour. So should he double his speed? Is it 2 times? No. Is it 1.5 hour? No. So we all know that 20 into 1.8 makes 36. So at what speed, by what factor he should increase his speed is what 1.8. The best answer is 1.8. I believe you have understood this time, speed and distance question, guys. Let's try to go for the next question. Here in this question, he has said that the total surface area of a solid hemisphere. You all know hemisphere. Guys, a sphere is nothing but a round ball. A hemisphere is nothing but half. So this hemisphere area is 75 times the area of the circle. Means the area of this thing is 75 times the area of this circle. Are you understanding, everybody? So here try to remember that the radius what you have in this hemisphere is not the same radius r over here. It can be another r because both are not same circles. Now guys, here we need to know the area of the solid hemisphere. You all know that this total is 2 pi r square because the total ball sphere is 4 pi r square. Hemisphere is 4 pi r square divided by 2, that is 2 pi r square. And as you told, he total surface, not only the surface of this hemisphere, we have to see the bottom also because the total surface area I want. So above is 2 pi r square, below is pi r square, total is 3 pi r square. So we should know that the area is 3 pi r square must be equal to 75 times of the area of the circle. So many people try to think that it is pi r square, but think that this r both are not same. So what we're going to keep? We're going to keep one more r, that's a different r. Following, everybody? Now what the parameters have been given to you. He told you the diameter of the circle is 6 centimeter. You all know that the diameter is nothing but the total double radius. So when the double radius is 6 centimeters, so radius will be 3 centimeter. Are you understanding, everybody? So this radius we can substitute here and we can get the radius of the hemisphere. This is what we can get it, guys. So how to get it? Have a look here. So pi will get cancelled, 3 ones are 3, 25s are. And here r square is equal to 25, this r which is 3 square. So r square is equal to 25 into 9. So the radius of the hemisphere is nothing but under root of 25 into 9, which makes 15 centimeter. So the best answer is Delhi, guys. I believe you all people have understood such a simple question, guys. Here you need to remember the formulas of hemisphere and the circle. Sometimes you're going to give the cone based questions or cylinder based questions. Let's try to go for the next question. Let's see this question, everyone. What did it say here? At 5 a.m. car travels from Mumbai to Pune, and at the same time a bird is also traveling from Pune towards the car. And what's the speciality of this bird? The bird is repeatedly flying back and forth. I'll let you know. And until the car reaches Pune. Until the car reaches Pune, the bird is flying back and forth and touching the car. So if the speed of the bird is 60 km per hour, what's the total distance traveled by the bird? So let me just try to have a brief explanation for you here. There's a car at Mumbai and the bird at Pune. They started moving towards each other. So at a certain time, they will meet. We have no idea where they're going to meet. They're going to meet somewhere over here. Again, what happened? The bird is traveling back and forth, he told. Means the bird is going back and the car is also moving towards the Pune. Are you understanding, everybody? This kind of movement is happening. So when the bird is going back to its place, so car has also traveled certain distance. Again, the bird is coming towards the car. So when you just try to see here, when the bird is traveling back to car, they will meet somewhere, guys. They will meet somewhere. Again, the bird is going back. So this is what back and forth we call here. So what is the distance traveled by the bird? What is the distance traveled by the bird in the entire journey? So it seems to be a little complicated, guys. Here the bird is going to come and touch the car and going back to the original place, again coming and touching the car, again going at the back. So people might be thinking, so how to calculate all these things? So I would like to tell you one thing. Do you think that this bird is flying until the car, reaching from this Mumbai to Pune? So until that time, the bird is on the air, you can call. So let's try to check it out. What is the time taken by the car to reach Pune? The car have started at morning 5 o'clock and has reached 9:30 a.m. So definitely these 4.5 hours the car have taken to reach here. 4 hours 30 minutes. So this 4.5 hours time the car is moving from this corner to that corner. The same 4.5 hours the bird is also flying in the air. So like this it's flying. So we should know that the time taken by the car to move from one corner to another is the same time taken by the bird which is flying in the air. You can check it out here. Here the car is moving and the bird is also moving. Again, the car is also moving and the bird is also moving. You can check it out. Again, the car is also moving and the bird is also moving. So finally, the bird went and stopped till the car have reached this Pune. So how much time he has taken? It has been told that at morning 5 o'clock the car have started and 9:30. So the car have taken 4.5 hours. You can also call 4.5 hours. So when the car is going at 4.5 hours, the bird is also flying for 4.5 hours. The speed of the bird which is given to you 60 km per hour. At the speed of 60 km per hour, somebody is flying here and flying here, flying here, flying here, something like that. So we can just try to say the distance traveled by the bird is speed into time. The speed is given to as 60. 60 is multiplied by 4.5. So I believe you can just try to get it. 270 kilometer. So this is a quite easy question, guys, but people just try to think that it's quite logically difficult. We have to calculate the distance, the first distance, second distance, third distance, fourth distance. We have to add all the distances. No, that's not the way. So the simple logic is what? Unless until the car was traveling, the bird is also flying in the air. So the time taken by the car to reach from one corner to another corner is the same time taken by the bird to fly. So we all know that the speed of the bird is 60 km per hour and the time taken is 4.5 hours. So I believe you all people have understood this third question, guys. Let's try to go across for the next question. Now this is the next question. Let's try to see what he's asking in this question, but don't forget to watch till the end and also subscribe the channel. What did he say here? The list price of article is 40% above the cost price. And what he told that the shopkeeper on selling this item has made a profit of 8.64% after giving not one discount, after giving two discounts. And he told you that if the first discount is 20%, what is the second discount? So quite natural, guys. So this is very understandable one. Here we all have a very basic common sense that the cost price, let it be 100, guys. Imagine the cost price is 100 rupees product. And do you think he is putting a sticker, the list price or mark price, we call it as 40% above. As he told 40% above, it should be 140. And after that, do you think directly he sold at 140 rupees, guys? No, this is not. He is not selling 140 rupees. What he has given that, not the first discount, he has given second discount. He gave you two discounts. After giving two discounts, he made a profit of how much, guys? 8.64% of rupees profit. So that is the reason we have taken 100 rupees. If this is 100 rupees, so what is 8% extra amount? That seems to be 108.64. So the reason behind of taking 100, it's make you understandable. On every 100 rupees, he made 8.64%. Means 8 rupees 64 paise extra. So this is the final selling price. Here he has offered two discounts, the first discount and the second discount. He told you that the first discount is 20%. So let me just try to give the 20% discount on 140. I don't know what is 20%. We have a very basic calculations we have learned. 10% of 140 is 14 rupees. And again 10% is 14 rupees. The 20% is 28 rupees. As he told that is discount. So यारो क्या करना चाहिए? 140 rupees minus 28 rupees seems to be 112 rupees. So do you think this 112 rupees is the final price? No. Again, he has offered one discount to make 108 rupees. So we have got 20% discount on the first one. The second one is what missing. So how to find out the second number? This 112 is finally made into 108.64. So the gap will give you the second percentage. Let me just try to find out the gap. 112 rupees is finally made 108.64. That makes 3.36. Guys, we believe that 3.36 and the final answer is Bangalore. No, that's not the final answer. So we have to calculate the percentage. So he have reduced 3.36 rupees on 112 rupees. So we can understand that 3.36 divided by 112 makes how much percentage that we are supposed to calculate. Here the first discount is 20%. Second discount I'm calculating by seeing the gap. This 3.36 is the difference between these two numbers. Now here I can say you that when I remove this dot, it will become two zeros. I believe you all know that. 0 0 cancel, 0 0 cancel, and 112 ones are 112 threes are. So I can say that this is 3% discount he has offered. So answer Delhi is the correct answer. So for more questions, guys, you're going to have a link in the video below. You can catch on. Now let's sort of go for the next question. What did he say in this question? So the value of 0.0000128 power 1 by 7. Guys, these are the basic questions which we have learned in our school level. Following. So let's try to have a look, everybody on the screen. Here, as he told 1 by 7 and 128. Can you make 128 in the power cycle of 2? Yes. So you all know that 2 power 1 is 2. 2 square is 4. Like this, if you just try to see 2 power 7 is 128, which we must do it. Why 128? I am taking 2 power 7 because he has given something in the power of 7. So we have to get cancer. So what I am doing right now, guys, this 128 I am writing divided by how many decimals are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So divided by what, guys? Divided by 7. So I believe this is very clear to all of you. Now, this 128 I am writing in this format, 2 power 7 divided by this 0 is appearing 7 times. So I am writing this is 10 power 7 power 1 by 7. I believe you all think that this 7 will get cancelled with all. So answer is 2 by 10, which seems to be 0.2. So this is not that difficult, guys. The only thing is what you should remember, what is 128. In case if they give you 256, you should say 2 power 8. I believe you have understood this question, guys. Let's try to go for the next one. Again, one more question which is based on algebraic calculation. Here he told you that 1728. So guys, you should remember certain squares and cubes so that it will be very helpful for you. 1728, whenever it appears, we have to call it as what? 12 cube. I believe you remember this. In your school level, you have learned what is 343 also. Guys, in competitive exams, squares, cubes, all these things are mandatory to remember. समझ में आ रहा है सबको? चलिए. So what is this 343? It can be taken as 7 cube. So let's try to check it out, guys, here. This is 1728 divided by 1000. So we all know that 1728 is nothing but 12 cube and 1000 is nothing but 10 cube. So we can say here 12 by 10 whole cube. 12 by 10 whole cube is nothing but 1.2. So I can write down here 1.2 whole cube plus 1. Guys, whenever he told you here power is 3, can't you make here also 3? Yes. What's the reason to make it here 3 is what? Here we can just try to apply one small identity, a cube plus b cube. Yes, there is a solid reason. There is a solid reason he gave you 1728 to make you understand that you can just try to convert this 1728 in 12 power 3. That is 1.2 as it is decimal. So what's the reason behind given divided by 1.24? There is one more simple reason that it will get cancelled. Now Same fashion, what I'm going to see here, the same fashion we're going to say 0.343 is 343 divided by 1000. So this is 7 by 10 whole cube, means 0.7 whole cube. I believe you're understanding this. So 1 minus 0.7 whole cube. So guys, when here you have got a cube, here also you can make it cube. And how does it look to you? It looks like a cube minus b cube and divided by 2.19. So guys, here we have got to remember certain identities which we have learned in our school level, that is a cube plus b cube. What is a cube plus b cube? Is nothing but a plus b have to be multiplied by a square minus ab plus b square. Are you understanding, everybody? So let me apply this a cube plus b cube in this format. What happens when you apply a plus b, 1.2 plus 1 a plus b into a square, 1.2 whole square minus ab. ab is what? 1.2 into 1 divided plus b square, that is 1 square. So divided by 1.24. I hope you are understanding this. This is a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. So the reason behind he gave you 1.24, I'll tell you the simple reason. Have a look here. What is 1.2 whole square? That is 0.144. 2 whole square is 144. 1.2 into 1 is nothing but 1.2 plus 1 square, that is 1. So guys, have a look here. 1.44 plus 1 is 2.44. 2.44 minus 1.2 is nothing but 1.24. Understood why he has given the denominator 1.24? Because it will get cancelled. Are you understanding, everybody? So the whole value get cancelled. Are you understanding? So what is left? Only the thing which is left is this one, a plus b value, that is 2.2. Now for the second power, you have a cube minus b cube. So let's say to have application. What is a cube minus b cube? Is a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. Are you understanding, everybody? Chaliye. Now here what is a value? 1. 1 minus 0.7. A minus b into a square, that is 1 square, plus ab. ab is nothing but 1 into 0.7, that is 0.7 itself, plus b square. B square is 0.7 whole square. What is 0.7 whole square, guys? You all know that it is 49. This is 4.9. Are you understanding? No. This is 0.49, guys. What is this? 0.49. Now divided by 2.19. So I believe you're understanding why the reason he has given this 2.19 for you guys. Why is it given 2.19? So that when you just try to apply this 1 square plus 0.7 plus 0.49, it seems to be 2.19. That's great, guys. So let's try to have a look here. This is 1 plus 0.7 plus 0.49. So this seems to be 2.19, I'm sorry. So that is the reason he has given you denominator something like this. So I believe you have understood that sum is 2.19. 2.19 get cancelled, plus 1 minus 0.7 is 0.3. So logically, when we just try to see, the answer is 2.5 as an answer, guys. So answer is Bangalore. So I believe this is very easy question. The only thing is what? You should remember this. 1728 as 12 cube and also 343 is 7 cube. So don't forget these things, guys. Things are easy, but you have to catch these powers and also catch these identities within the time. I believe you have understood this question. Let's try to go for the next question. Now here one more question which is based on this kind of equations. He told you 5 power y into 3 power x, which is the product of 225 into 405. Guys, this is quite simple question. Have a look, everybody. 5 power x into 3 power y is given to us 225 and 405. So here what we're going to do now here, I'm just trying to remove or expand this 225 as what? 5 into 5, that is 25. 25 into 3 is 75. 75 into 3 is 225. So what I'm done now, I have expressed this 225 in the factorial method, that is 5 into 5 into 3 into 3. So how you can make this 405? This 405 also I can just try to expand in the form of factors. That is 5 is multiplied into 81. 81 into 3 is make 27. 27 into 3 makes 9. 9 into 3 into 3. So this is where we have expanded this 225 and 405. I believe guys you all people have understood this. I believe you all people have understood this, guys. Now here we are just trying to make the 5s on one side and 3s on one side. Let me count how many 5s are there. The 5s are 1, 2, 3. 3 5s are there, guys. And when we count 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 3s are 6. So let's try to see here. 5 power x into 3 power y is 5 is 1, 2, 3. Means 5 power 3. Into, let's try to count about the 3s. 1, 2, and 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 power 6. So as these two are prime numbers, so we can directly say that this x value is nothing but 3. So we have understood that x value is nothing but 3. And when we talk about this y value is nothing but 6. So when we compare this equation with the right hand side, we got x value and y value, which seems to be like this, 3 and 6. Now, what did he ask you to find out? We want the value of this thing. What's the value? X power 2y minus 3x. Slightly, like calculative. So, x is nothing but 3. So, we can say 3 power 2 into y. 2 into y is 2 into 6 minus 3 into x value, that is 3. So, we can say that this is 3 power 12 minus 9, that is 3 cube. 3 cube is nothing but 27, guys. I believe you all people are understanding this question. So the answer is Bangalore. So I believe everybody have understood this, guys. So let's try to go for the next question. I believe you all people are following. So one thing is that don't try to forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, you can find out more and more questions which are there in the link given below. Yes, guys. Here, let's try to go for the next question. There are 5 rods, that is K, L, M, and O. These are the 5 rods. Here he has given you some kind of relation. The weight of L. The weight of L is equal to the weight of K and M together. And the second condition is that the weight of O is equal to the weight of K plus N together. He told you together. And he told you that the third condition, the weight of M, guys, which is the weight of M, which is 3 times, sorry, it's not 3 times, which is 2 times of the weight of K. And the last condition says that the weight of N is thrice. The weight of N is thrice the weight of M. So we are supposed to use these equations in order to find out the values of each and every rod. What did it tell you? Here the condition is the weight of N, that is Nagpur, is 90. If the weight of N is 90, we want the weight of O. What can be the weight of O? That's what the question is all about. So let me just try to substitute this N value here. Let's try to substitute this N value here. N value here is 90. 90 is equal to 3 times of M. So we can simply say that M value is 30. With the help of N, I got M value, which is 30. Now I'm going to substitute this M value over here and get the K value. 30 is equal to 2 times of K. So I can cancel this one and say K value is 15. So we can write down K value is what? 15. How to get the value of L? The value of L can be obtained by the sum of K and M. So K already I have in my hand and M also I have in my hand. So I can simply say that L value is K plus M, that is 15 plus 30, which seems to be 45. So I got L value, which is 45. Now how to get the value of O? O is quite natural, guys. The last equation, O is the sum of K plus N. K value already we have in our hand and N value also is there on the screen right now. So we can say that O value is K plus, this is 15 plus 90, which seems to be 105. So with the help of this, we can find out the value of O, that is 105, 105. So answer is Bangalore. So I believe you all people are understanding these equation based questions. These are very easy to substitute and get the answer. Let's try to go for the next question. Now, when I talk about the statistics here, they're going to ask you very simple questions like mean, median, mode, and standard deviation, mean variation, and mean deviation. So all these kind of questions will be asked to you from statistics point of view. What is the median? Median is nothing but the centralized value of the given values. So provided all the values should be in ascending order. Median is nothing but the middle value. If the people are odd in number, for example, let me just try to show you. He gave you 1, 5, 6, 9 and 11. These are the 5 values. So what is median? Median is nothing but the middle value. The number of people are odd in number, 5 people are there. In case you have got 6 people, for example, you have 1, 5, 6, 8, 9 and 11. Who is the median? Median is nothing but the average of this 6 and average of this 18. That is 6 plus 8 divided by 2. Nothing. That is 14 divided by 2 seems to be 7. So median is 7. I believe you people have understood with this kind of short logic. Median is nothing but the middlemost number when we are arranging them in an ascending order. Don't forget this. Now, let's try to see these all values here. He gave you the values as 3, 7, 9, n minus 1. 15, 18, 19 and 20. So what did he say you here? He told you the median of the given data is 12.5. So who is this 12.5? Is this 12.5 is the first value or second value or n value? No, it's the median. So as let's try to count here, how many people are there? 1, 2, 3 and this itself is fourth fellow and this is 15, 18, 19, 20. So we believe that here 8 values are there. So when 8 values are there, how to find out the median is nothing but the average of the middle values. So let's try to see the average of middle values, that is n minus 1 plus 15 divided by 2. That seems to be given to you. What is that value? The value is 12.5. So median is 12.5, which is already given to you. I'm writing 12.5 over here. So I want the value of n minus 1 plus 15. This goes and multiplied here. 12.5 into 2, that is double. You all know that, that is 25. So n plus 14 is equal to 25. So I can say n value is 11 and which is a very easiest answer. The answer is 11. Guys, don't forget that mode, median, standard deviation, these are the commonly asked questions and these are all the basics which you have learned in your school level. Let's try to go for the next question, guys. Now let's try to see the last question over here. In a competitive exam, he told you that 5 marks are being awarded for every correct answer and 2 marks are deducted for every wrong answer. So this is the parameters what you should remember, that if you do a correct answer, you'll be getting 5 marks and if you're doing anything wrong, you'll be deducted 2 marks. And like this, Swami has scored 32 marks in the entrance examination. But suppose he told you that if you will give 4 marks for every correct answer and 1 mark you will deduct for every wrong answer, then in such a case that the Swami have scored 34 marks. If he attempts all the questions in this examination, we are supposed to find out how many questions are there. I don't know how many questions, but let's try to go across. Let the correct questions are x in number and the wrong questions are y in number, and there are no questions which he left. So let's try to frame the equation. Have a look, everybody. 5 marks for every correct question, 2 marks for every wrong question. Wrong questions, 2 marks are not given, they are deducted. So 5 marks for every correct questions and 2 marks for every wrong questions. But this is not added, guys, this is subtraction because these marks are not added, they are deducted. Like this, we came to know that Swami has scored 32 marks. Now, when we talk about that, suppose 4 marks are given, awarded in the sense given for every correct answer and 1 mark if you just try to deduct for every wrong answer. In this kind of situation, Swami has scored 34 marks. So let's try to go across and just try to see here 4x, the number of questions are x and 4 for every correct answer and 1 is deducted for every wrong, 1 minus y, which seems to be 34. Guys, here what do you want? How many questions were there in the examinations? So that we can get when we get x value, then we get y value. X plus y we want. समझ में आ रहा है? Clear? So let me find out how many correct questions and how many wrong questions. When we just try to see here, I can just try to make this one balance. As you all know that I am multiplying this given equation by 2. When I multiply by 2, it becomes 8, it becomes 2, it becomes 68. Now it's time for the calculation. Here, minus, plus, minus, getting cancelled. Minus 3x makes as minus 36. So minus minus get cancelled, x value is 12. So we have come to know that 12 questions he has done correctly. And how many are wrong, that we will get when you substitute in any one of the equation. Let me just try to choose the first equation. Okay. Now 5x, x value is 12, minus 2y is equal to 32. So this is 60 minus 2y is equal to 32. And minus 2y, that 32 will go on the left hand side, or 60 goes on the right hand side. This is minus 28. So 2 will get cancelled, y value is 14. So I can simply say that the number of questions he made wrong is 14. So the total number of questions, I can simply say that the correct answers are 12 and the wrong answers are 14. Overall, he has made 26. So answer D is the best answer, guys. So I believe you all people have understood this. If you want more questions, don't worry about that. You can visit our website, the link which is given below. So you can click on that and just try to practice more questions. So keep waiting for the next video as well. Don't try to forget to subscribe the channel, guys. Thank you very much, guys, and all the best for your preparation. Thank you very much.